We're going to start off today with some of the makeup pieces that I've got from the Body Shop. I got a fresh nude foundation, the Bora Bora shade 12, and I put it on my face and I was like, this is a delight. The foundation is nice and easy to put on. It has lovely coverage, it evens out my skin tone, kind of covers up the red patches. At the moment I've got it on for you, but it was a really light kind of application, a light application of the foundation, and it's buildable, it's very lovely. But as you can tell from the sound of my voice, with all these compliments being thrown out, there's a big old but. And my big old but about this product is that it wipes off. Farewell foundation, it was nice having you here briefly. So, sunglasses, wipes off your nose. You've got an itch, well, your foundation is leaving. Move your hair out your face, then all your makeup is going to be wiped off and you're going to be as patchy as hell. Who knows, I could be patchy now. This is the third time I've tried to get my camera in the right place and the right angle, so I've probably touched my face since, and I've probably got patches on my face because for some reason this wipes off. So for all of its lovely compliments and all of the things I love about it, obviously this big thumbs down for the fact that it rubs off. I have, however, never used a setting spray in my life before. So do you think I could rescue it if anyone else has tried this? Anyone else having the same issues? Should I get a setting spray or should I leave it as an emergency kind of foundation at the back of my drawer? I don't know. Second one is something I'm a little bit happier about. It is this lip colour that I have on right now. I absolutely adore it and I hope to get some other shades. This shade is 34. I'm not going to try and pronounce some of the names because I'm pretty sure that some of the companies have cottoned on to the fact that we say them out loud and they're like, let's just make a load of the bloggers and stuff look dumb. I absolutely love it. It lasts for ages. I was able to eat and drink and only the little bit of the inside was fading. This does not dry out my lips despite it being a matte lip colour. I often find the matte ones dry out my lips and then I look like some shriveled prune, which is actually what happened when I used the Lime and Crime Velveteen or whatever it's called. I used one of those and by the end of the night having to apply it a few times because it rubbed off, then applying it, basically my lips were like, I don't know, like I'd been eating sand, like it was shriveled basically is what I'm trying to say. And I do not have a problem, the same problem with this one. So basically I'm saying in this video that I personally believe that the Body Shop matte lip liquid is much better than the velvet something from Lime and Crime. So those were the two kind of main makeup pieces that I tried out. This one I loved, this one love-hate basically, and the third one I actually don't even have it with me. I'm just going to throw it out there. I disliked it that much that I actually can't find it anymore. It's not in my drawer and I don't have a lot of makeup. I've only got one drawer and it has every single product makeup that I've ever purchased. Well, not ever purchased, I don't keep them for that long, but you get what I'm trying to say. And I have absolutely no idea where this product has gone. I have no desire to use it. I have no desire to find out where it is. I used a primer from the Body Shop. The girl that was there, she showed me it. It did actually look quite nice when I put it on my skin. And it's called like a instant blur or something. I'll pop a picture up somewhere just to show you because I don't have the product with me. And it was all fine and dandy. She showed me, she put it on her own skin, she put it on my skin, sharing everywhere. And it looked good, but she did tell me when we were going through the purchasing process that I should be careful when I squeeze the product out because it comes out in lumps sometimes. And I was like, right. I mean, that's when I should have been scared and that's when I should have really not added that to my basket. And she was right, she was being truthful. That was her way of telling me don't buy it, probably, because she can't outright say don't buy this product. She probably used the word lump or something to be like, it comes out in lumps, aka don't buy this product. So dumb old me didn't really cotton on and I just thought maybe it's a new product and they've not really figured out the best like dispenser for it at the minute or something. And the first time I put it on, I think it was just because it was a new product and I was like, yeah, this is really cool, like a nice primer, makes my skin feel good. But that's pretty much all it does, it makes my skin feel good. It comes out in this kind of, I really wish I did actually find it because I could show you what I mean. It comes out in kind of like, as if it's got air bubbles in the little bottle, and then you'll be squeezing it and a little bit will be coming out, and then suddenly all hell breaks loose and practically half the bottle's out, and then you can squeeze it again and then off flies another part of it. And yeah, the getting it out of the bottle or tub is an issue, but also just it didn't really like suit my skin, I don't really think. It made this foundation really sink into all of my like wrinkles. So along my forehead I have like these lovely wrinkles, and this just sat in all of my wrinkles. I have these two here. I mean, I think if you look closely you can probably see, because this foundation seems to settle into some of the places on its own, but with a primer it seems to just do it like, it did not prime my face, it basically made everything sink into my face, and I looked older for sure because you could just see all of the wrinkles much more than you could normally. I do not recommend the Body Shop's primer. Lost it, I have no idea where it is, and apart from showing you a little video of what it looks like, couldn't care less where it is. It was not good, let's just say that. So you've been warned, if you've watched this, not to try it. And also, if you are watching this, please tell me which primer you use, because I use the Barry M one and I get along with that fine, and I like the way it makes my skin look, but I feel like maybe I'm missing a trick somewhere and I should be trying something more expensive. But I need to know which ones to try, because I hate buying new products that are expensive and then not liking them. Like the Body Shop one, wasn't that expensive, I think it's like £15, but yeah, not a happy bunny. This one is the Vitamin E gel. I shouldn't have bought the gel, I don't think. I should have just bought the moisturiser. The gel, I found if I used it in the morning before I put foundation on, it would sometimes be a bit, I'd have bits where it kind of felt a bit crumbly, where the gel had dried and then I was putting my foundation on top. So I use this one at night at the moment, but I love the way it makes my skin feel, so I'm going to get it in the moisturiser that's not the gel, it's just the cream, next. The other things that I often use from Body Shop are the fragrances. So I actually tend to use the body mist. I always buy the Body Shop's vanilla body mist. And the reason I started buying this was because, well, first of all, I love the smell of vanilla, but I couldn't afford my perfume for a little while. I was living in London and trying to afford my rent, and I really couldn't afford to be splashing out on perfume. I'm not one of those people that has like, you go into the bathroom, there's a whole cabinet full of different perfumes. I just stick to one perfume that I like, and I'll finish that and then I'll buy a new one. So it's not like I was being like trying to be excessive with having lots of different perfumes. I was actually being quite good with my money, and still I couldn't afford the fragrance that I used to wear. So I popped into the Body Shop and I was looking at their fragrances, and I almost got the vanilla fragrance, but then I'm thinking, well, the body mist, yeah, maybe it might not last as long as a perfume, but then I actually used it and I personally think it lasts just as long as a perfume. So I always buy these vanilla Body Shop body mists, and I generally have one of them in my bag. They're often on offer, and usually I would go and buy the vanilla one, like get two of them when they're on offer. But this time I stayed and I had a little look around and I smelt them, and I kind of like the pomegranate one and the rose one, so I'm thinking I'll get those next. But this time I got the shea butter one. Now I use the shea butter, it's looking a bit grimy because it's been in my bathroom, so clearly it's actually being used. The exfoliating sugar scrub, I absolutely love to exfoliate in the shower. It leaves a nice oily kind of residue, and then I kind of pad myself dry rather than wiping myself with a towel. And I love the smell of this, and yeah, it makes my skin smell nice for a little while afterwards, but I thought I'd actually quite like to have that scent with me for a bit longer, so I have invested in this one recently, a bit later than the makeup and stuff, but I thought I'd include it in the video. These are my two new ones that I've bought. I do have a few of these because I generally leave them in my bag and I think I finish them, and then I end up finding another one in my different handbag, so I've got like half finished ones all over the place. But these are my two new ones. I'm trying to keep them here so that I don't misplace them and keep having to buy new ones. So yeah, I would really recommend Not even if you just can't, you're on a budget and you just can't afford your usual fragrance, then yeah, that's a really good alternative. But even if you just want to try a new one and you don't want to, it's not necessarily about cost, but you just want to try something new, I would recommend trying those out, or even just out other fragrances, because I really love the smell of those ones and I think they last quite well. I suffer with allergies, and a lot of the fragrances that I was using before would make me sneeze like crazy when I put them on, so I'd be there like snivelling, and then like as after I put it on it would be alright, like I wouldn't be snivelling all day. But yeah, I probably shouldn't have been wearing something that made me sneeze a lot when I first put it on. These I have absolutely no issues with, so I would highly recommend those. They are really cheap and they are good to have in your bag, and they're a great alternative to an expensive perfume, which really you're probably just paying for the packaging and the bottle. Thank you so much for watching, and if I end up being someone that converts you to a Body Shop body mist, please let me know, comment below, let me know which one you tried and what you think of them, because I absolutely adore them. And I would highly recommend trying out the lip liquid. So those are my two main recommendations from the things that I've tried. If anyone is wondering, my cute little number is from eBay, really cheap, I'll leave a link below. Bralette is from Primark, and while I'm talking about eBay, just for a minute, this is totally off topic and I'm sorry, leave now if you want. It had to totally be Body Shop related for you, because I'm going off on a tangent, guys. Talking of eBay purchases, I've had these for about a month now as well, and I just saw them on my side and thought I would share them with you. How cute are these? I don't know if it's going to focus on them. I have goldfish earrings. So yeah, they're also on eBay. That's so cute, unreal. So I will link those down below if you want to have a little look for them. They're so cute. Tangent and waffle over. Thank you for watching, and yes, let me know if you use any of the Body Shop products, because I like to get other recommendations of things I can splash my money on in the Body Shop. I do love a good Body Shop haul. Thank you.